So now that I've had a cup of coffee, I can think a little more clearly, which means I now have thought of way too many things that I would like to do today. Eric and I are definitely planning on playing a board game today. While he is really set on playing Time Stories, I still am wrapping my head around it. I know a lot of people really like it. I'm not sure I'm going to like it. We will see. Today's all about the side notes. It's funny, we watched a review of Time Stories from Shut Up and Sit Down, which is one of my favorites, because I absolutely love those guys. Like, I'd love to just hang out and play board games with those guys, because they have such a good sense of humor. Like, it's just fun. They didn't love Time Stories, and so I was very hesitant that Eric really, really, really wanted it. Now he says that other people really like Time Stories. I'm sort of biased towards it because of this review, and I'm sort of torn by the fact that I am biased by this review. I've really trusted what these guys and their opinions have been, but I should also trust myself that I should give it a try rather than just rely on someone else's opinion. That being said, we haven't played it yet, and I need to read the rules and learn how to play before we actually play it. So we will reserve judgment on that until then. All right, so we're setting up for our very first game of Time Stories, and I just read all the rules, and Eric punched out all the pieces. We have no idea really what we're getting ourselves into, but we've heard it's pretty good. At least according to the people that we watch on the internet. Some of them.
Most of them said it's good. Most people, it's in their top 3 games of 2015.
So now it's 2016, and we're finally going to get around to trying it.
Yeah. Yes.
I can't really show you that much of the board and the stuff because it's one of those games that progresses, and if I show you stuff, then you'll get spoiled if you had interest of playing this game. So, I honestly didn't think that I was going to like Time Stories as much as I did, but it was actually really fun. We lost. You know, when you lose a game, you usually don't like it that much. That was probably the most fun I had losing a game. Yeah, I lost. We lost. So I did really enjoy Time Stories today. After all my naysaying, it was really nice to be wrong and to enjoy it, especially since I know Eric's going to want to play it a lot. It did take a little while to actually get set up and play. I mean, I had to read the manual, we had to set everything up, but I think now, once we've sort of dispensed with understanding the rules and making sure we were clear on everything, I mean, hopefully we're playing it right. Usually we're not. Usually there's like one minute rule that I miss in the rule book that then ends up being like a linchpin for the rest of the game. But barring any rule inconsistencies, I think getting set up to play again will be really quick. You know, I was surprised when I was reading the rule book how much I liked sort of the unique way that the game designers came up with it. Sort of some of the mechanics were really nice, and I like its replayability in the fact that, you know, we lost the first game, or the first run as they call it, but we'll have a chance to do it again because until we solve the scenario, we get to keep playing. Let's just say I'm looking forward to the next time we get to play Time Stories. Yes. All right. Another side note. Today's all about the side notes. The other thing we did this afternoon, which was really like addictive fun, and we probably could have done it all day. So we played Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. It's a game you can download on Steam. It's a computer game, but one person plays with computer and then one person plays with a bomb diffusing manual. And so it's really, you can play it sort of as a party game with more people involved, but one person is diffusing the bomb and then somebody is reading the bomb diffusing manual and gives them instructions on how to actually diffuse the bomb. It's quick because your bomb has like 5 minutes on it. You gotta really quickly read instructions, really quickly kind of follow through, and you get strikes depending upon if you guess right or proceed through the actions to defuse said bomb correctly. It was really fun. Eric is terrible at reading. I'm apparently terrible at following instructions. You know, you're shouting out, press the squiggly line and then the circle that looks like a Quidditch hoop, and then, you know, let's add in, you know, the cursive looking X with a little line at the bottom. You know, you're saying crazy things. You're saying, don't cut the red wire, cut the blue wire. Wait, you have yellow wires? Don't cut any of the wires. So, you know, that's fun. It is down to like the last second where you're hoping that you're gonna be able to defuse the bomb. It's really fun and it's quick. You know, getting all of these new games and learning all of these new rules and setting stuff up can be really challenging. You know, anytime you're presented with a new game, you're also presented with an opportunity to fail miserably when you try to play it. Often I am worried just because I feel like it's going to be more of an investment of learning than it will be enjoyment of playing. Like there won't be that return on my investment. So far this weekend I have been soundly wrong. Mage Wars Academy was great. The new role for the Galaxy was really good. I really enjoyed Time Stories, and Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes was phenomenal. And they were all very different types of games, and some of them had very complex rules. And you know, while it's nice to have video tutorials that will show you stuff, and you know, you're excited because it seems intuitive and you're just going to pick it up, there's always the chance that you're going to be totally wrong, and then end up realizing by the time you're finished that you did it wrong. And that's something I have to kind of come to terms with, because we have been wrong in the past when we've been playing stuff. So I'm just glad that today and this whole weekend went so well, and it was such a positive rule learning experience. For a weekend where we stayed in and didn't really go out and played a lot of board games, it was very adventurous board gaming in the sense that it was all new stuff to us. It was a success in my book. It was really good. This is what my family does when they first wake up in the morning.
Sometimes you just gotta sit on top of that
And watch Casey Neistat.